Hey guys, welcome to English. This is your teacher Rahul Abizara. Thanks for joining me. Today we're going to study the 5th chapter of Clear English Pronunciation. And in today's lesson we're going to focus on the introduction of IPA sounds, IPA chart, categories of IPA sounds, American IPA sounds, and British IPA sounds. In this chapter, you're going to learn IPA or International Phonetic Alphabet, which is a set of symbols used to represent sounds of a language. Furthermore, this chapter is intended to help you learn common sound variations of American English and British English. Now the question is, what's the International Phonetic Alphabet? The International Phonetic Alphabet, or IPA, is a set of symbols that linguists use to describe the sounds of spoken languages. The IPA was first introduced by a group of French and English language teachers and linguists, led by Paul Passy. In fact, the IPA represents 107 different consonants and vowels, but no language uses all of those. For example, in English, just about 44 of those sounds are used, while there are at least 38 phonetic sounds in modern French speech and around 24 in Spanish. So languages have different sounds. We have some sounds that they exist in Persian, but they do not exist in English. Why is the IPA important? English is not a phonetic language, which means there is not a direct relationship between the letters and the sounds. You can't look a word and know how to pronounce it. You can't hear a word and know how to spell it. And this is because one letter does not correspond to one sound. For example, the letter A is pronounced differently in these three words. The letter A can be pronounced like ah, like in almond, a, like in apple, like in about. We have three different sounds for the same letter. Or the sound E occurs in these four words with different letters. We have same sounds, different letters. EA is pronounced like E, like in bead. Double E is pronounced like E, like in tree. EY is pronounced like E, like in key. And the letter I is pronounced like E, like in chic. This makes English language complicated. The same cases with consonant sounds. The letter CH, for example, can make the ch sound like in chance, the sh sound like in machine, or the k sound like in choir. To know which pronunciation goes with which word, you will have to look the word up in a dictionary. This is why we need to learn the sounds of English language. This clarification is one of the biggest benefits of the IPA. You don't have to rely on a tricky English alphabet. With the IPA, everyone can use one system to write about the same sounds. The important thing is how to use the IPA. The IPA is represented by letters and symbols called phonetic symbols. As mentioned earlier, English language uses 44 sounds of the IPA and they come in two categories, consonants and vowels. In order to understand each sound, you need to know their placement and category. This chart will help you learn all of the sounds exist in English language. We have 20 vowel sounds and 24 consonant sounds. We have single vowels or monophthongs and double vowels or diphthongs. And we have consonant sounds, which they go into categories. Since there are various accents for English, there are some variations that even affected the number of sounds in most popular accents like American and British accents. There are 44 sounds in British English and around 41 sounds in American English. The British IPA chart has 20 vowel sounds and 24 consonant sounds, while the American IPA chart has 17 vowel sounds and 24 consonant sounds. To help you understand all of these sounds, we take the British IPA chart as an example to explain, exemplify, and differentiate it with American IPA chart. Let's have a look at these sounds. We begin with single vowels. As mentioned, there are 12 pure vowel sounds, which are also called single vowels or monophthongs. Monophthongs are pure vowel sounds with different mouth positions. These sounds are produced from the vocal cords with vibration. There are long and short monophthongs. Long vowels are pronounced louder and longer than short vowel sounds and are shown by a colon in front of them. Now, what are the long vowel sounds in American English and British English? The first sound is pronounced like an ah sound. Ah. Arm. Large. The second long vowel is E sound. E. Eat. Sleep. The third long vowel sound is oo sound. Flute. Blue. The next sound is ah sound. Ah. Walk. August. The fifth long vowel sound is pronounced like like in shirt. Earth. Ah. E. Oo. Ah. There's no difference between the first sound, ah like in arm, and ah like in walk. But there is a subtle difference with the mouth position. When you pronounce the first sound, your mouth is completely open. Your jaw drops down. Your lips are not rounded. But when you pronounce the second sound, your lips are rounded. Ah. August. So we have 5 long vowel sounds. Let's talk about short vowels. A. Apple. Bag. In. In. Big. Short. Book. Foot. Egg. 10. About. Sofa. The thinking sound. Up. Run. Ah. Short. Ah. On. Hot. Note, there are 11 monophthongs in American English. Up. Ah. Arm. Ah. Walk. Act. Bed. See. It. Ooh. Do. Book. About. Shirt. Let's talk about diphthongs. There are 8 double vowel sounds which are also called diphthongs. A diphthong is a combination of 2 pure vowel sounds. The first sound is louder and longer, then we glide into the second sound. For example, the sound a and becomes ow, now, cow, out. The first sound is louder and longer. Ow, cow, out. Diphthongs are as follow. We have 8 diphthongs in the English phonetic alphabet. A, game, rain, play, oh, home, cold, oi, coin, boy, air, chair, pair. This sound is commonly used in British English because they do not pronounce R at the end of words. Chair, pair. So this sound is pronounced like air. I, bike, sky, pie, high, ow, mouth, cow, you, fuel, ear, ear, dear. This sound is commonly used in British English, following R sound. Ear, dear. Note: there are 6 diphthongs in American English. O, ow, I, a, oi, you. Now let's talk about consonant sounds. There are 24 consonant sounds in the English IPA chart. Consonants fall into 2 categories: voiced and unvoiced sounds. All vowels and diphthongs are voiced. Voiced sounds are made with just a breath, no sound from the vocal cords. Voiced sounds involve a sound from the vocal cords. To make it simple, voiced sounds are produced with a vibration in the vocal cords. Unvoiced sounds do not have a vibration in the vocal cords. Some consonants are paired where there is just one mouth position for both sounds. We articulate them with the same mouth position. One is voiced and the other is unvoiced. These sounds are as follow: b, book, tab, p, pen, map. The first sound is voiced. We feel vibration in the vocal cords, in the throat. The second sound is unvoiced. There is no vibration. P, pen. The next pair is d, and t. D, desk, sad. T, ten, goat. V, van, love. We feel vibration. Van, love. Family, leaf. There is no vibration. G, k, g, girl, big. K, king, cat. V, and this, mother. 3, mouth. Z, zebra, quiz. Sun, nuts. Z is a voiced sound. S is an unvoiced sound. Zh, measure. Shoes, fish. The first sound is voiced. Zh. The second one is unvoiced. Sh. J, gym. Huge. It's a voiced sound. Ch, cheese. Lunch. This sound is an unvoiced sound. Let's put them all together. B, P, D, T, V, F, G, K, V, F, Z, S, J, Sh, J, Ch. The rest of the consonants are unpaired. That means they have a unique mouth position. Of the unpaired consonants, there is only one unvoiced sound, which means there is no vibration while articulating the sound. The letter H has the h sound. Y, w, l are all voiced, with the vocal cords buzzing with the sound. It's a nasal sound. Your mouth is closed. Moon. Arm. Moon. Arm. This is also a nasal sound. Nest. Nest. Lion. Wing. Wing. Running. This sound usually occurs when we have ing or ink endings. Wink. Wing. Head. Hand. Water. Whale. Lion. Pencil. Run. Room. Yawn. Yogurt. Okay guys, this was our lesson for today. I hope you understood the introduction to IPA sounds. Guys, this was just an introduction to the IPA sounds. Don't forget, we're going to learn lots of things about the articulation, their mouth positions, and different variations that we have with the sounds. So in the next lesson, I'm going to focus on the introduction of each sound that we have in American and British English. If you want to join us for this comprehensive lesson, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and like this video. Goodbye for now.